Assalamualaikum, my name is Fauzan Hadriyan, and in today's lesson, me and Fikri will discussing about gender politeness and stereotypes. Okay, moving on to the first discussion: woman's language and confidence. According to American language, Robin Lakoff, women express uncertainty and lack of confidence. The example is, "Oh dear, the TV set is broken." And the second one is, "I was very tired." Robin Lakoff argued that women were using language which reinforced their subordinate status. Moving on, women's speech characteristics. There is lexical hedges or filler, like sort of, well, you see, and there's also tag question. She's very nice, isn't she? Also, there is rising intonation on declarative. It's really good. And then intensifiers such as just and so. I love him so much. Example. And there is superfolite forms. The superfolite forms is that what the stereotypes makes women more likely to do when doing speech, and the stereotypes we'll discuss it in the next slide. They tend to do the indirect request, like they're not really to the point of what they want. They tend to be circling around questions, hoping that the speakers are getting what their point, like that. Moving on, features of women's language. Robin Lakoff shifted the focus of research on gender in differences to syntax, semantics, and style. There are two features used by women: hedging device to signal lack of confidence, and boosting device to signal persuade their addressee to take them seriously. And there is Lakoff's linguistic feature as politeness device. Using tag questions, there is Lakoff identified a number of linguistic features which were unified by their function of expressing lack of confidence. So there is no certain point that express the lack of confidence. They are unified by those characteristics. There is express, like uncertainty and doubt, and there is a function. The function is facilitate of positive politeness device, and also soften directive or criticism. In this, according to Lakoff's, women really not type of a like some type of sarcasm, or like more to the point and harsh direct, like into direct of a person, and also for the criticism they tend to be more soft, both on the spoken and the language choice they're using. So that's all for me, and we moving on to Fikri. Thank you.
So let me continue the discussion. Next is about interaction. The features of interactions to differentiate the talk of women and men in particular contexts are interrupting behavior and conversational feedback. So, in interrupting behavior, women got interrupted more than men. And then, conversational feedback. Based on the American studies, women do the more positive feedback to the conversational partner rather than men do. Next, it's about gossip. The way women and men do gossip is different. For women, they usually consist of experiences, problems, and feelings. And then they also avoid criticizing people in order not to make the atmospheres become discomfort. And then for the men, they tend to argue about certain topics, criticize each other, and sometimes make the conversational partner feels down. Next, it's about the constructions of gender, the ways in which people construct particular kinds of social society are the narratives of personal experience and contestive and conformist gender identity. For the narratives of personal experience, there are interactive, pragmatic particles and also appealing to shared experience. And then for the contestive and conformist gender identity are using an assertive discourse. Next, it's about sexiest language. From the definition, it is a way of culture or society conveys its values from one group to another and from one generation to the next. And then language convey attitudes. It means sexiest attitudes stereotype a person according to gender rather than judging on individual merits. And the last one, sexiest language encodes stereotype attitudes to women and men. Thank you.